Good morning, Norposy. Welcome back to another broadcast of MPTV. I'm Reagan Fortune.
And I'm Braylon Games.
At this time, we'd like you all to stand for a moment of silence. Now please join us in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Seniors, October 1st is the deadline to be photographed by Straub Photography.
There is an FCA meeting on Tuesday in the auditorium at 7:30.
On Thursday, October 6th, there will be a Wabash College visit at 8 a.m. On Friday, October 7th, there will be a senior group photo at 7:45 a.m. on the football field.
Also on Friday, there will be a Big Brothers Big Sisters meeting at 8 a.m. in the junior high MLC.
Finally, Friday is the end of the first grading period. Congrats on making it this far, Vikings.
Now we're sending it over to Dharma and Reagan for a look at 4-H.
Hey Reagan, what are you working on?
I'm getting ready to re-enroll in 4-H and choose my projects for this year. Enrollment for the upcoming year opens October 1st and the deadline is January 15th.
That's right, I almost forgot. Next week is National 4-H Week.
That's right. Now, I know it is a common misconception that 4-H is just about showing livestock during Fair Week and that you can't be in 4-H unless you started when you were in elementary school, but that's just not true. 4-H is a year-round activity that involves a wide variety of activities for everyone.
And it's never too late to join 4-H. So today, we'd like to tell you a little bit more about what you could be doing in 4-H next year.
North Posey's student body represents more than 3 clubs from Posey County and 1 club from the Vanderburgh County as well.
There are the Tardy Tuckers, who meet at St. Paul's Church in Poseyville, the Hoosier Boosters, who meet right here at North Posey, Blazing Saddles, who meet at the fairgrounds, and the Rousing Rookies, who meet at Zion Church. There's also the St. Wendell All-Star Clovers that meet at St. Wendell School.
So, once you choose the club you want to be in, you then get to select the projects you want to take to the fair. There are over 75 projects to choose from. Some projects you may see in the exhibit building include electricity, photography, arts and crafts, recycling, and baking.
There is also a project called Junior Leaders that any 4-H'er in grades 7 through 12 can join. And even if projects don't sound like your cup of tea, there are also several trips that you can apply for.
4-H camp is definitely a crowd favorite. Anyone 3rd through 6th grade can participate, and high schoolers can even be camp counselors.
This past year, Maggie McCutcheon got to fly over Purdue University in a Piper Archer on the 4-H Academy trip.
And Dharma got to take a week-long trip to the Washington, D.C. That was completely paid for by the 4-H Council. She got to see over 15 monuments, 4 museums, the National Zoo, and so much more.
Not only can you take projects and go on fun trips, but you can also improve your public speaking skills.
Yes, one program that 4-H offers is a speech and demonstration contest. For speech, you can talk about any topic desired. Also, you can give a demonstration on how to do practically anything. It is a great opportunity to have a good time and brush up on some skills.
And those with animals have a place in 4-H too.
Yes, that's right. You can show anything from cows to dogs to even goats at the fair. There truly is a place for everyone in 4-H.
Next week, we encourage any student in 4-H to wear their club shirt. If you spot a student with a 4-H shirt on, ask them about their favorite 4-H memory and why they joined.
And if you want to learn more about what it takes to be a 4-H'er, talk to our very own Mrs. Bender. She is a 10-year 4-H'er and is now a club leader, so she has lots of fun memories to share.
We hope you consider joining 4-H this year. Now sending it over to Cajun Katie with sports.
Welcome back to another week of MPSN. As you already know, I'm Cage.
And I'm Katie. This week, volleyball had 3 games, and they're still not done with 2 more games tomorrow.
They took on War Memorial on Tuesday and won in 3 sets. It was also senior night, and they recognized Aaron Hain, Livy Meyer, Brooklyn Getty, and Dharma Fripley. And also the senior managers Ava Epley and Renee Schickel.
Volleyball played Boonville on Wednesday, winning in 3, and Forest Park on Thursday, winning in 4 for the last home game of the season. There was also a sweet moment when Sawyer Oakley sang the national anthem at just 4 years old.
It doesn't get much better than that. They play Washington and Tell City tomorrow. That's a lot of volleyball for 1 week, but a record of 18-5 is pretty impressive if you ask me. The boys tennis team finished the regular season with a win. It was also senior night, and they recognized Max Renshaw, Luke Scheller, and Jacob Downey. Also, in the final game, Max Renshaw finished his perfect regular season going 20-0.
Congrats, Max. The team played sectionals yesterday and battled to the very end, but came up short against Mater Dei. Max is moving on to the next round of individual competition, though, after defeating his opponent 6-0. He'll play next week at North.
Tonight, the football team plays Forest Park at Forest Park. Good luck, boys.
Next week, our broadcast will be the Forts Fall Sports Special, so be sure to tune in to see all the highlights from this year's fall seasons and some discussions with these athletes on air.
Now we're sending you over to Braylon and Reagan for another senior spotlight.
This week's Senior Spotlight highlights Maddie Kim. Maddie is involved with many things. She is one of the football managers, she goes to tech school for radio and broadcasting, and she volunteers for her community.
As a football manager, some of Maddie's roles include helping the coaches and the athletic trainer, making sure all equipment is ready to go, and keeping everyone hydrated on the sidelines.
Maddie does so much for her community. She helps her church with Vacation Bible School and other church activities. She helps at Petunia's Resale for Rescue, and she helped with the Keep Evansville Beautiful project by painting and hiding rocks with positive quotes.
When Maddie goes to tech school in the mornings, her classes help build team skills for multimedia communication and broadcasting. She works hard on editing and producing audio. Maddie also goes live on the news station 90.7. Here is a clip of her on air.
Now, would you like to do a shout out? I know we have some friends of yours that are listening this morning.
Yes, I want to say a shout out to the broadcasting students at North Posey High School. You guys are all doing amazing.
I love that. North Posey High School. We love you guys. Go Vikings. Awesome job out there.
Thanks for the shout out, Maddie. She has been pursuing her dream that she had at 3 years old of being an atmospheric scientist. She loves watching the weather and analyzing the different ways storms are produced.
Congratulations, Maddie. We are so proud of everything you are doing and have accomplished. And speaking of weather, it's time to send it over to Chief Meteorologist Josh for this weekend's forecast.
Good morning, North Posey. These temperatures have been whack here lately with a low of 40s in last week and a mid-high 50s and a low of 40s this week. It's been pretty cold outside. I'll be surprised if you see any sweat beads. There should be none at all with a scale of 0 out of 10. Now here's the forecast. With Friday being a high of 75 and a low of 48, and Saturday with the low of 52 and a high of 76. Should be sunny, with sunny, partly cloudy with a high of 75 and a low of 52, and Monday with a high of 75 and a low of 52. Now send it over to Entertainment Corner.
As we all know, last week we had a spirit-filled homecoming night.
Yes, it was definitely one for the books. To kick the night off, we had our float competition. Taking home first was the seniors with their out-of-this-world themed float. Receiving second was the sophomore class with their Sophomore float. Awarded third was the juniors with their Greek goddess themed float. And we can't forget about the freshman class with their amazing Jumanji float.
Next that night was the homecoming ceremony. The homecoming candidates all looked great. Congratulations to Livy and Troy on receiving King and Queen. Then the announcement everyone was waiting for. The Spirit Shield was awarded to the senior class. Great job to everyone on this school spirit during homecoming week. It was tremendous.
Finally, to wrap up the night, we had the first ever homecoming bonfire. Students enjoyed s'mores, hot dogs, cornhole, and 9 square in the air.
It was a lot of fun. Thanks to all the students and staff who put in the hard work to make our homecoming night a success.
Now sending it over to Brendan.
You are the talk show god. You will talk them to death. You are the best talk show since Conan. You will talk them till they don't talk about anything else but talk about you. You will talk them to death. You are the talk show god. Good morning, Vikings. Today I'm going to interview Mr. Stone. He is hosting the new Norseman Academy. Mr. Stone, what is Norseman Academy?
The Norseman Academy's North Posey High School we're committed to providing a non-traditional educational option for students who have struggled in traditional settings due to a variety of reasons. We embrace an educational philosophy that allows us to really work with a whole student. It is our hope that students that enter our doors will leave with the social, emotional, and academic skills needed to allow them to be successful in all endeavors in life.
So what type of students should be looking to joining Northland Academy?
What kind of students? All students that start feeling like the traditional environment of school isn't working for them. We all run into some problems in life, and they want to consider the different types of options here in the school that's available to them.
I heard that it's something called credit recovery. What is credit recovery and what does it involve doing?
You sort of give the definition right off the bat, credit recovery. All right? To quote the late Nelson Mandela, you never ever really lose. You either win or you learn. All right? Learning is a pathway that we all have to travel. Sometimes the road we choose is the hardest and we need some help getting back on track. So credit recovery, as is stated, is a recovery. Sometimes we just need a little more help. Its idea is to help you in the areas that you need assistance in.
What grade do you think is best to join Norseman Academy?
At all times we need help, so every level is welcome. Note that the Norseman Academy is not a forever choice. All right, that's the big confusion with it. All right, students come for all different reasons and will likely stay for varying lengths of time due to their specific needs. It's our goal through the academy that students will be able to catch up or maintain their credit attainment to graduate with their class.
Do you have any big problems with Northland Academy in its current state?
Time management, right? One of the biggest skills that most of us lack is the ability to manage our time, especially when we have specific projects or specific lessons that we have to get accomplished, and sometimes time management gets away from us. So I'd say the biggest issue that all of us have, including myself, is time management.
And finally, how do you join Norseman Academy?
To join the academy is usually through your counselors. Teachers can refer you. You can refer yourself and talk to the counselors. Your parents can talk to the counselors. But the opening doors to the academy is always through the school counselors.
Well, that should be it. All my questions. Back to you.
This week we have a new addition to our broadcast, Ian's Pet Special. Ian would like to highlight his favorite cat, Vinny. Where did you get Vinny, Ian?
Around 2 years ago.
What is your favorite thing about Vinny?
Oh, he's cute and stuff. Yeah, he just bolts every time Gooey tries to, chase him down.
Is Gooey your other cat?
Yeah.
What's the funniest thing about Vinny?
He just has his eyes open, wide open all the time. He just, sometimes runs very fast.
That's awesome. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of MPTV. I'm Reagan Fortune.
And I'm Ian.
MPTV signing off.